Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I've got a bit of a different one. Anyway, I'm sat in the garden because it's an absolutely beautiful day, and I went to a farm, picked up some hay, for the guinea pigs, and I thought, yes. Anyway, I put the hay bale down, and it was at this moment right here I noticed something on me that wasn't very pleasant. So I've got two massive hay bales that have been put into my car, and yeah, full of mouse droppings. So I went to a farm. I also paid for these, obviously, but I also gave the farmer my white unit that I had in the front room, and it was going to go to a charity shop because it's still in the boot of the car. And yeah, I said she could have it because she liked the idea of it for her eggs. So here I am, wasted a whole hour and fuel going to get hay that is absolutely infested with mice droppings. So I'm giving my car a massive hoover out, feeling grim as hell. There's no way I'm bringing that into the house or into the back garden. And yeah, this is the joys of the day. I waited for Nick to get back to find out what I could put in here to obviously disinfect it. I don't want to be putting something on that's going to bleach the car. So I was like, when you get back, young man. Yes, it took forever to hoover all this out, and I got my old hoover out for this because the other one is just, it's good for just giving the car a hoover or whatever, but not on big jobs like this. So I'm really glad that I've got the two, to be fair. So I'm popping the extension lead back into the boys' bedroom window because yeah, the extension lead comes straight through there every single time, and I cannot wait to go and have a shower. So I feel grim. And also I empty out the hoover. Yeah, it needed it. Absolutely disgusting. Why does it always blow back into your face? When you bash it out and you're like of all the places the wind could blow, it's like it waits for you to empty it to the bin and then goes right directly into your face every single time. So grim. But yeah, hoover's now all empty, and I'm gonna pop everything back and go and have a shower because I feel disgusting. So with that little doozy aside, I decided today I'm going to sort out the garden. All this mess, I'm going to organise it into what goes what's recycling, what is like general waste, and so on. So none of this is worth reusing. It's all had it. It was had it before I even put it out. So yeah, it's going. Unfortunately, the place isn't open today where I can take it, so I'm going to try and make a little pile at the top there and at least get it a little bit more tidy because it's becoming an absolute bomb site. Look at it. Yes. Oh, I love getting it all sorted out. The only thing I'm not putting up here is like the bike that needs to go and the large wood posts, but everything else is getting bagged up completely, and yeah, it's all going to be good to go. So when I get there, I know what bags what and I know where it needs to go, which is a lot easier. So this is what I've left with at the bottom, just the bike and some wood boards, and then I've got all this is the organised stuff. Oh yes. And then I decided I'm going to get all my weeds and stuff out. So I've got a summer lilac growing there, flipping beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to that growing. But I've got all these, I don't know what they are, really long roots. They're like wood roots. It's really bizarre, and they're easy to pull out the ground, and I don't know what they are. So what I did here in this little triangle patch is I chucked down a load of seeds that were they were a bumblebee mixture, so to help the bumblebees. So I'm not fully sure what's in here because it was a right old mix, but I'm really happy about that summer lilac growing. And I'm pulling out all the dandelions. These are nasty things. I've got them growing everywhere. I need to find something that's going to be safe for the animals, so I can just get rid of all these kind of weeds because they grow rapid. The worst thing that grows in our garden is bindweed. Now, I've asked many times, does anybody know how to get rid of bindweed? And you just can't get rid of it. And apparently if you pull it up, wherever you put it, it will drop seeds everywhere and it will just start to form to grow there. So you have to be so careful with it. At the moment, I don't seem to have too much. So touch wood. Yeah, having a little wonder. Here we go. Loads more there. And loads of weeds growing up. Bit of bindweed growing around here. That one's really long. Found another cleaning cloth. Anyway, so I'm cracking on with it, trying to pull up as much as I can. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really want to get as much done as I can so that it's a bit nicer when the kids come out to play in the next 2 weeks, because obviously they're off. So if it sounds a bit different, I've just moved inside the house because someone started cutting their grass. So I thought, yeah, come on in. And also I've got to get myself ready. So going in to do this section here, this is really, really bad. Like, oh my goodness me. This is where the bindweed comes through the most. And I absolutely hate it because it strangles my roses, and it's literally killed quite a few of my roses actually. So I'm really hot on it this year to make sure it doesn't happen again. So doing this little step bit here, it's really frustrating because it grows really, really quickly, and I really need something to put down. Can someone put in the comments down below? Let me know what's the best thing to use to get rid of weeds that is safe for animals, because obviously the cats roll around on these steps all the time, and you know, Chase is running around out here, so I don't want anything that's going to harm them. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions, I'll be really, really grateful. On the comment, on the comments, I do try to reply to as many as possible. I do read them all, have a good giggle, but I've got so many, like I get loads come from old videos as well as new videos, so it's not always like easy for me to, you know, go through every single one of them, but I do try my best, so I do apologise. No, I'm not putting makeup on, Elliot, I'm just doing a voiceover. Bless him, he's come up. But yeah, I do try my best, and I'm so sorry if anyone gets upset that I've not replied to them, but it's really not that easy for me to do. Voiceovers are a whole other thing now the kids are off. It's going to be like me finding different spots that I can just sit and get the voiceovers done without having me being called in the background. But it's so funny, my last video, like when I cleaned out my toaster, and loads of people commenting down below saying I think my toaster's worse, and yeah, I don't do mine, this and the other. That was hilarious. There was a whole toaster topic going on of cleaning out our toasters. I wonder how many toasters got cleaned out that day after that video. I'd love to know. So funny. Mine's feeling pretty good. He's feeling good with himself now. He's had a good offload. So as it's such a beautiful day, I thought let's get some washing out as much as possible. I am so down on my washing. It's insane. I've done so much. I'm feeling so chuffed. Do you know what's funny? It's like just as I say I'm getting a dryer, washing's getting done like rapid speed. So I've got all sorts going on now. I'm at a point now where I'm going, I need to find something to fill the washing machine. So I'm like hunting around going, does anyone need a coat washed or something like that? I can just fill it so that I'm not wasting a whole wash on barely anything going in. But yeah, it's all good, and I'm feeling much, much, much better about it, let me tell you. So I'm using the hanger as well because I haven't got enough pegs. A lot of my pegs have ended up scattered around the garden, covered in mud, and I know who's done it, the boys. So I use this as well, and I need to get some more. Actually, I'm going in Sainsbury's in a minute. I might get some. Have a little look. Look at this, look. Listen to the munch. How adorable is that for your Easter? 2 little guinea pigs on the munch. Oh, honestly, they're such little gems. So I'm getting the lawnmower out now. I'm going to give the grass a cut. Some patches are really thick and some are barely anything there. I need to get some grass seed, but keep cutting the grass, encourages it to grow and all that, like your hair and whatnot. Although my hair never gets cut, it just grows and grows and grows, and the ends get drier. But anyway, I'm nipping in to go and get the lawnmower. What is everybody's plans for Easter? We're going to do a little egg hunt for the boys in the morning and have a little look. It's depending on the weather, to be fair. I've got loads of plans for the half term, and Cineworld are doing really good offers at the moment for seeing films. So have a little look on there. Normally really expensive. Isn't it like $11.99 an adult? At the moment, the film's on there, $5.99 for everybody. Like each person's $5.99. Wonka, we're going to see Wonka on Wednesday, I think. £2.50 for an adult, £2.50 for a child. So yeah, and there's a local farm we're going to go to, which is half price at the moment. So some good times ahead, which they're all looking forward to, which is really nice. But what are your plans for Easter and the half term? It'd be interesting to know. Maybe give me some ideas of what to do, because
Yeah, it's a challenge trying to find something that everybody's gonna like, let me tell you. But giving the garden a good lawnmower over, I absolutely love doing this. I find it really satisfying. It itches my throat afterwards though, and I do really ache once it's done. But garden hoover is my absolute favourite. I love getting the old gardening hoover out. I always say that about the animals. They probably think, oh my god, the hoover's coming, because they're scared of it in the house. Like the cats will run. And then when I'm outside and I get the lawnmower out, they're like, what on earth? There's a hoover in the garden as well. But yeah, that's everything I got out of there. Shove that in there. Smells nice. I love the smell of cut grass. What's the betting it's just nothing but rain all Easter day? I'd be absolutely gutted. Popping this away now and putting the table back. The glass top to this is super heavy. Like if anyone has one of these, I got this from Argos a few years back. And yeah, the only thing about it is it doesn't have like a pole thing in the middle for shade. But anyway, this is how it's looking now. A little bit better. There we go. That's for the tip. Hope you all have a wonderful Easter, and I will see you very, very soon in my next one. Much love to you all.